The latest issue of 5280 is all about drinking local. Some of the best ingredients to make some delicious spirits are found right here in Colorado.
Oh yeah, the issue is highlighting distilleries from across our state. 5280 food editor Patricia Calthamrong joins us this morning to talk all about it. Patty, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So this is the latest issue here, Drink Local. Talk a little bit about how many distilleries you focus on in this.
So we have 15 distilleries in this, but Colorado has about 100 or over 100. So just a small snapshot of our really talented spirit making scene.
Yes. How did you narrow it down to the 15?
Well, we focused on ones in the Denver metro area who are making standout gin, vodka, whiskey, all of the spirits.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously we can make a variety of cocktails with the display that we have here. Talk about some of them that people might be familiar with.
So the one on the cover actually is one of my favorites. It's a gin martini. Martinis are really big right now. That one is from Block Distilling in Rhino.
Cool.
Which makes amazing gin from local ingredients like most of them do.
You're a gin girl, huh?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Gin and vodka.
Okay. Talk a little bit more about some of the other ones that you brought here.
So Balmer Peak is a lesser known one in Lakewood, and they are one of the only Colorado spirit makers that makes rum and gin and whiskey and vodka. So they make all of the spirits basically.
So many talented folks here in Colorado. And a lot of these distilleries are actually sourcing ingredients locally as well, which is even more cool.
Yes, and Law's Whiskey House actually goes, I think they use heirloom grain, so they source everything from the San Luis Valley and all over Colorado, so from local farms and Colorado water, obviously, and then bottle and bond means they age it for over 4 years.
I never knew there was a Colorado connection with Laws, because Laws is pretty popular.
Yes.
It's pretty, like a lot of people like Laws.
Have it in their house. Okay, so what are some of the spirits that we haven't touched on that you brought on display here? Some of your faves.
Another favorite, which also makes gin, and they grow some of their own native botanicals, is Dryland Distilling in Longmont, which just opened a new tasting room in 2021, and it's a very cute spot.
Now, for a big gin drinker, what would you compare this to some of maybe like the bigger brand ones that we know about? Because they're all so botanical and they can all taste so different.
Right. I would say these are easier sipping than your Bombay Sapphire or your Beefeater, which are kind of harsher and more junipery. One of the gin pioneers is actually Leopold Brothers. They were one of the first Colorado distillers to really make it big.
I love hearing all these names. You've got Longmont, you've got Lakewood, you've got Colorado Water. It's so great. And it's drinking local, so supporting these local distilleries, which is great because, as you said, we have a big scene of that here in Colorado.
Yes.
We're drinkers in Colorado.
Right, yes.
You're all of it, right?
Yes, it does well. So check out 5280's latest issue, Drink Local. They really highlight 15 distilleries here locally, which is great. So I feel like you're really talking about gin, so I'm going to have to try that out. I'm not usually a gin drinker.
Oh, there's one more, Mythology, too.
Right over here?
I forgot
What do you like to pair gin with for someone who's maybe a noob like Corey?
Oh, well, a nice tonic is also always lovely.
Okay.
There we go.
Clean.
Classic.
Lemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try it out.
Patty, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Support local. I love it.
Yes,
Local.
drink local.